name is Dolls Dolly, and I'm a Coinholic rehab nurse. Don't worry if you're a Coinholic, you came to the right place for rehab. If you have stockitis, we have Argentum. For your coin fever, we have Colinol. And if you get gold fever, we have Goldaville. If that's not enough, we have silver that you could choose from throughout the week. If you can't, or if you don't know where to start, we have Coinholics Anonymous Mondays to teach you all about being a coinaholic so you can make better informed decisions about your numismatics and bullion health to help you keep your investments at its optimal levels. You'll learn that your coin collection alone is not enough, and you'll eventually need your neighbor's coins too. Don't despair. If you can't get theirs, I'll have plenty to offer you throughout the week at great prices. From old numismatics to modern numismatics, silver and gold bullion to help quench your thirst. Welcome in, Coinaholics. How are you guys? Mr. Doughboy, it's inappropriate. Did I do something wrong? Oh no. We gotta start over, you guys. Hold on. Welcome in, Mr. Doughboy. Welcome in, Anna. Welcome in, Deadhead Coins. And Jimmy Thompson. Glad to see you guys. How are you guys on this wonderful Monday afternoon? So here we go. Look at this cool piece I got. He weighs about 5 ounces almost. So you guys remember what we're going to be talking about today? He's a dragon. And he's kind of prickly. He does hurt to hold. Hey, Dennis, how are you? He's got all the waves and bends like a dragon's wings would. But these things, man, they're killers. So there we go. Scents. What kind of scents are we doing this week? All right, Mr. Doughboy, see you in a little bit. Thanks for coming in. We are doing flying eagle scents. They are one of the first small scents that we've ever done in the United States. You see dinosaurs? Where do you see dinosaurs? I got a dragon here. Did you see the dragon? Another awesome piece by A.J. Baines. He does some pretty cool silver pours. So do I, Anna. It's going to be difficult to part with it. Anyway, Flying Eagle pennies, minted 1856 through 1858. We're going to give some people some more time to come in before we get started. Hopefully you guys' Monday has went well for you. The maximum weight in an envelope. What kind of envelope, Jimmy? Like a regular envelope that you put like a letter in? Just send it to me, lol, and you will. Okay, lol. And I wrote you down, Anna, for sharing me out. About 60 cents. Depends what you put in it. Prices of stamps went up, you guys. Hey, Chew, glad to see you. Also, if you guys share me out, I will put you on a giveaway for a 1 ounce round at the end of this month. And another thing is, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I am 131 away from 1K. So I'm getting closer. This thing is pretty cool. All right, we only got 4 people in the chat. We're just going to go ahead and get started. More will come in as we go along. They can always go back and watch live again. But anyway, Flying Eagle pennies, 1856 through 1858. That's when they were minted. So the U.S. Mint has, produced many coins that have since become hot collector's items. But few coins are more iconic than the Flying Eagle penny. But that's not to say, hey, Josh, glad to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. Coinholics Anonymous, I don't know if you've been here on Mondays, but we talk about coins, and we usually pick a coin and go with it until we get through it all. If it takes 1 or 2 weeks, that's what we do. If not, get through it in one day, that's fine as well, which just when we might. We choose the next one that we're going to do. So we've already done barber halves, I believe. We've done pennies. I think that's all we've done so far. So the maximum weight that you can mail out in an envelope, real quick, Jimmy, because I totally didn't catch that, but I would say it's probably about up to an ounce. Yep, you got your 2 different shoes on, Jimmy. We're good to go. Did you guys remember to make sure that you didn't wear your pants or your shirt, or if you did, that was one color or the other, doesn't match? Otherwise you wouldn't fit in here. Anyway, so this coin was only minted for a short period of time, but it is now a very extremely popular piece. Just simply because of the story behind it. So, oh man, what is this? So it was just being produced just prior to the outbreak of the American Civil War. These coins are also viewed as an interesting part of United States history. So let's go and learn more about it. The single cent coin, later known as a penny, was one of the first coins ever produced by the U.S. Mint in 1793. So at that time, these coins looked nothing like the pennies we know today because they were roughly the size of a U.S. half-dollar coin. So for this reason, it's kind of easy to understand why they're often referred to as the large cents. And I don't think I have any up here that I could show you. I tried, didn't have enough time to dig out some of the coins to have an example here for you. But I did try to be back on time. I literally just got home like half an hour ago. All right. So in the earlier years, pennies were made of pure copper. By the mid-1800s, pure copper coins became too expensive to produce. So the mint started making smaller pennies that had copper and a little bit of another type of metal, such as silver. With that being said, an interesting note is that at that time, only gold and silver were accepted metals to be used in official legal tender. So there was a lot of opposition to the establishment of a penny coin as legal tender because it didn't have the silver or the gold. So just prior to 1856, U.S. Mint Director James Snowden, very interesting name. I'm not sure why that name is so interesting. Proposed a plan to begin producing a much smaller penny. And then after much debate, these coins were authorized to be legal tendered by both the House and the Senate. But at the same time, foreign gold and silver coins, which most people utilize for purchases and the repayment of debts, were deemed to no longer be acceptable forms of legal tender in the United States. Hello, Dr. Who and Jeff Davis. Welcome in. Let me see if I can find a good example of a flying eagle cent to put up on the screen for you guys. So you can see why only 3 years minted. They're kind of a collector's favorite. They're not very many years minted of those. So this is Coinholics Anonymous for those of you guys that are coming in or new, that haven't been here on Mondays when I talk about different coins, key dates to look for, sometimes the price ranges of the values. That way for the new collectors, they can learn and not be so afraid to collect or know what to collect and look for. I'm not seeing no pictures. Let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. All right, I'm going to share this on screen so you can get a look of a Flying Eagle set. Because I wasn't able to pull mine out to show you guys. All right, there we go. So let's make that bigger. All right. So the Flying Eagle pennies were then finally produced in April of 1857 and set into circulation barely 1 month later. No, that's not mine. No, I just went online to find a picture to show you guys because I couldn't find my sets that I have. They're here somewhere, and there's just so many coins I have to go through to find them. Different boxes. The design of the Flying Eagle penny was the idea of the U.S. Mint's chief engraver James Longacre, but is a design that was not all too unfamiliar. Based on the design of the, I don't know if you guys heard of the Go-Brick dollar, but it circulated between 1836 and 1839 for those dollars. So the obverse side of the Flying Eagle penny depicts an American bald eagle mid-flight. Legend holds that the Go-Brick derived his original design from an eagle named Peter. So when I asked you guys if you know where the American bald eagle design came from, this is the guy that, not where it came from, but the name of the eagle, his name was Peter. So always remember that. This eagle was apparently, he was tame and said to be fed by the U.S. mint workers throughout the 1830s until it got entangled in mint machinery and killed itself. How horrible. So anyway, so the Flying Eagle penny was the idea of the U.S. Mint chief engraver James Longacre, like I said. But even though Longacre did not necessarily come up with the design on his own, it is still widely revered by collectors. Other than the Flying Eagle on the coins obverse, the Flying Eagle penny is a fairly plain coin. Accompanying the eagle on the obverse side is an inscription which reads United States of America. As you can see up here, United States of America. The year in which the coin was minted is also listed on the obverse side. Like you see right here, 1857 on this one. I thought you were blue. Convert you? What do you mean? Oh, I'm not converting you. I'm helping you stay a stackaholic or coinaholic. Get you out there and educate you, and that way you can continue stacking those precious metals and not be so scared to do it. The design of the coin's reverse is also quite simplistic and features the 1 cent face value, as you can see on the back where it says 1 cent up there. And big hugs and loves to you as well, Rhonda. So it has a rather ornate looking wreath, a reeded textured outline, both face of the coin, but outlines both the face and the faces of the coin. But other than that, the coins are generally simplistic in their design. Isn't it pretty? However, with these designs, it quickly encountered problems within its production process, so the coin was quickly discontinued and replaced by the Indian head penny. So, seeing as these coins were only in circulation for an incredibly short period of time, you can easily see why they were so popular in the eyes of the collectors. Rhonda, you're blue too. You're showing up blue. I'm not sure why it's not showing you blue on your side, but it's showing you blue on my side. So we'll get more into that. With the Flying Eagle cent penny, I don't believe they did, and I think there was a reason behind it. Um, so anyway, if you could find these in really great shape, you're doing excellent. The values of those do go up because right now you can only find them in rough shape. Anyway, the design of the coin itself is another draw for collectors. It is held by many that the Flying Eagle penny was the first coin to ever depict a bird in flight. Um, Most often, the birds you find on coins from around the world were taken from some sort of historic shield or crest. Many credit the Flying Eagle penny as beginning a trend where coins depict animals in their natural habitat rather than in some unrealistic regal pose. All in all, the Flying Eagle penny is by no means easy to get a hold of. These coins are extremely rare and even rarer to be found in extremely well preserved condition. So you have to understand that because of their low face value, pennies were used to pay for a wide variety of goods and services. And then finally, the general intrigue surrounding these coins makes them irresistible to anyone who is looking to put together a nice collection of U.S. coins. While it's relatively common to find a collection full of Indian head pennies, it's extremely rare to find one boasting a Flying Eagle penny. So that's why if you're going to collect, you should collect Flying Eagles. So with the Flying Eagle cents, let's see if I can pull up some information on that. Let's do it from the red book here. So the Act of February 21st, 1857 provided for the coinage of the new copper nickel small cent. It also called for Spanish and Mexican coins and old copper cents and half cents in circulation to be brought in exchange for U.S. silver coins and the new cents. The cent weighed 72 grains with a metallic composition of 88% copper and 12% nickel. The pattern was made to show Congress how the new cent would look. There was additional proof pieces were struck for sale to collectors only. It is believed that between 2,000 and 3,000 pieces were struck in all. So that's why if you get your hands on one of these, they're extremely rare to get a hold of. Doesn't mean you can't. So you got to be careful because some of the 1858 dated cents have been deceptively altered to read 1856. So when you're collecting these, keep an eye out on 1858 and make sure that they didn't alter that to make it look like a 56, because the 56 is the one that was not intended for circulation. So what is Rhonda saying here? Best way to find one is to search your Indian heads, zoom in and over them. Yeah, that's true too. They did do that as well. There are many varieties known for the 1857 and 1858. In particular, the 1858 is found with two major variations. In the large letter design, the A and M in America are joined, while in the small letter designs, they are separated. Minor variations of the reverse design of corn, wheat, cotton, and tobacco also appear. The 1858 with the 8/7 variety can be identified by a small dot in the field above the first 8. During production, the die was ground down until the 7 was invisible. Coins with the 7 shown are more desirable, of course, because value goes up. Even in poor condition, an 1856 can go for $30. Poor condition in 1858 large letter can go for $30. Poor condition in 1858 with an 8/7 go for $100. And poor condition in 1858 small letters can go for $30. Yep, they have the large letters and small letters too. So if you were to find an 1856 and an MS63, you're looking at $24,000 plus. In 1857 and an MS63, you're looking at $1,050 plus. In 1858 large letters, you're looking at $1,050 plus. 1858 with 8/7, there is no known proofs in this variety. You're looking at a $12,500 plus. Yes, so the 1856 goes for 25 G's in MS63. An 1858 small letters and an MS63 only goes for 1,200. And 1856, 1858, 1856, 57, and 58, there are proofs. And the proofs go for, like, on the 1856, go for 17,500 plus. 1857, a proof 63 would go for 8,000 plus. 1858 large letters proof would go for 8,000 plus. And an 1858 small letters would go for 8,000 plus. Hey, Philip, welcome in. Glad to see you. So there's that. Of course, you know the key dates is practically all of them. So there's no specifics in that. The mint marks, there's no mint marks. They're all Philadelphia's. And I guess the reason for that was is to kind of give it a trial run. So they only had one mint issue them to see how well they would do. $18.58, about AU58 would go for you're looking about 220 plus. Depends where it is on that scale of the AU58. At Heritage, let's see if I can pull that up real quick to give you some information. I knew the Flying Eagle fence wouldn't take too much to talk about because it was only 3 years minted and only one mint that minted them. All right, let's see here. I'm going to stop sharing the screen. I'm going to look up what the 1858/7 went for, or the Flying Eagle over the Indian head over the Flying Eagle. Should pull it right up. All right, here we go. So yeah, that's why they didn't have no, because they were experimental. That's why no other mint but the Philadelphia made them. So it talks about it, but I'm not pulling up the value, Rhonda. If you could tell me where to get that so I can pull it up for everybody to see. But I do know what you're talking about. Yes, there were pattern coins before the 56 run as well. Yes, absolutely. Right. 1856 was not meant for circulation. It was just a pattern coin. It was to get that design out. Oh no, Ringmaster A. You should have never done that. That's okay. You live, you learn. That's why we do these. Well, that's why I started doing Coinholics Anonymous, so we all can learn together. Not only that, because I did have a lot of people that started out wanting to learn about coin collecting that does come back and rewatch the videos that emailed me and asked me if I would do something like this. So this is why I started doing it. I'm not seeing that. I do remember seeing it though. I mean, I know it's a thing. Yeah, but even in poor condition, because there's only 3,000 altogether minted, I would have never given it away. Just in case you guys are wondering, this is a dragon. Anyhow, does anyone have any questions about the 1856 through 58 flying cents? So Jimmy says, I need to hunt more pennies. Looking for too much silver, I am. Well, yeah, pennies do bring a lot of value, and there's a reason for that too. All right. Is there any questions that I missed? So the only bad things I've ever done was wash a Merc dime and scratch it and drop a W quarter into the counting machine. Oh no, I've done that before too. Don't feel bad, Jimmy. Yeah, that not intended for circulation and IFCs. Oh no, Rhonda, I know they can happen. But I remember seeing it up on Heritage Auctions at one point too, so I know you're not making it up. So let's see if I can find a picture. Since I can't find the value. All right. I do have some pictures. But they're not very good. only thing I'm seeing is like videos on it. And I'm not gonna play videos. You can go look at those on your own. So there we go. How did I get 56? Are you talking to Ray or me, Rhonda? Oh, nice, Philip. That is awesome. He says they're a really nice coin in better condition. I have an AUMS 1857. It's probably the second most expensive copper I have bought and traded for after the SVDV, which is the 1909, I believe. Oh, right. Okay, okay. Yeah, if you're going to get the 1856, some people probably were collectors and family didn't see the value and put it into circulation. It happens too often, and this is why a lot of us say make sure you have something written out explaining to your family what things are worth and what they are, so they know not to just go spend it like regular cash. I dropped something here on the ground. Where did it go? We'll find you. Couldn't have gone far. Oh, there it is. Found you. Told you. All right. So if you guys don't have any questions about the flying eagle fence, we're going to vote on what we're going to talk about next. In 1877. Oh, wow. I don't think I have any of those in my hoard that I sell. I would have to double look. Yeah. What date? But we talk about that date. Oh, the date that I saw this piece right here, or oh, the 1877 Indians. Do you guys want to talk about Indian heads next, or put a one in chat if you want to talk about Indian heads. Yeah, this thing hurts though picking it up. It's got all those spikes, man, and it does hurt. Ouch! Oh, sorry. All right, if you want to talk about Indian heads, put a 1 in the chat. We won't talk about today. Yeah, they can be, Philip. I've seen them. They are really nice. Yep, these were made by Lost Waxing, and then it was also used with new technology for the like the toning and the lines. To put more detail into it. All right, we got 2 for Indian head scents. Nope, he didn't 3D print it. Nope. I've seen his technique and his equipment he uses. He does use a lost wax. And he uses the laser engraver to give some of that deep, dark lines. Like right here that you see. So this is 925. This is silver pour. Yeah. Oh, don't close on me. Don't shut the cam down. We lose a StreamYard. No, let's not do that. I mean, he does do some 3D printing, but he can't do the 3D printing and then cast it the right way on some of these pieces. But these ones right here, he used the lost wax. The smaller pieces, like something that doesn't have like tons and tons of detail, he'll use the 3D printing. Because with 3D printing, you can't get this stuff like this. I mean, each one of these are spikes. And they are sharp for a 3D, for not a 3D, but for that lost wax art, and then laser engraving design on it, like right here. That's really sharp. You poured a Gragu Blast and you haven't showed us, Ringmaster Ray? What? Oh, wow. That would be awesome to see. Did you do a video on it? Look at all those teeth. Those teeth are sharp, too. Ouch. I think I actually poked myself with it. Oops. Now you got my blood on it. Sorry, you guys. All right, if you guys have no questions and we got 2 people for the Indian head census, is there any other choices or other topics you want me to cover on next Monday's Coinholics Anonymous? Please put it in the chat and we'll vote on it. We're getting closer to getting that t-shirt finished. Oz has been working very hard on it. He does an awesome job. Oh, so it was on the, okay. I'm gonna have to go back and look, Ringmaster Ray. I didn't get the notification for that. I feel left out. How dare you, Ringmaster Ray? No, I'm just kidding. I've been noticing I have to go unsubscribe and resubscribe to a lot of people. Just so I can get notifications. So he's really cool. I think he's awesome. Have to grab him like this so I don't poke myself. All right, I am going to say we're going to talk about the Indian head scents next. Nobody else has put any other choices in here. Ringmaster Ray. You just want to make me feel wanting. I make you all drool, so now you want to make me drool. Gotcha. I'm going to write this down real quick, make note of it. On your Indian head scents, you got plenty of them that you need to upgrade. Man, that really hurt. Look at these babies. I like these things. They're fighting. You need more in your collection with Indian head scents or silver pores? Because I love silver pour art. So the tough dates like the 72 through 76 are hard to get. Yep, they are. Yes. Is it scary? Okay, okay. We'll go back to the dragon. There we go. Pretty cool. Hey Israel, glad to see you. We voted on the Indian head scents for next week because we went through the flying eagle scents today, Israel. You have to go back and rewatch the live to get the information on it. One, I guess. Well, that's good to know, Jeff Davis, because I could probably bring some tonight if I get the drawer cleaned out. I don't know. So there we go. We're doing Indian head scents next week. Reminder, if you guys share me out and let me know that you're sharing me out, I will put you on a 1 ounce silver giveaway at the end of the month. Usually do it on the first of the next month for the giveaway. I am 131 away from 1K. I am getting there, you guys. It's been a lot of work put into it to get me closer to the 1K. So with that being said, you guys, if there's no other questions about Flying Eagle scents that maybe I can help you with or write down and answer your question next week about it, I'm going to go ahead and end the live. And I know a lot of people didn't get a chance to come in here, and we've only been on for almost an hour. If there's anything you guys are looking for as well, I do still have both of the Isabellas. Yes, I did get a huge sub jump today. Yes, I did. Oh no, Israel. We'll be praying for you. I hope everything's okay. Thank you, Mr. Doughboy. You're welcome, Israel. Okay, Ringmaster Ray. Yeah, definitely prayers for you, Israel. Hopefully it's nothing major. All right, you guys. I'm going to leave you guys with a saying, have love for one, friendships for many. My brother, okay, so to give you guys an update really quick before I go. He's basically decided he's not going to do. You're welcome, Israel. Oh, nice. He decided that he's no longer going to do chemo treatments. The struggle and the pain is too much for him to bear. Um, so basically, he's given up. So keep him in your prayers. Keep us in your prayers. We need it. Um, thank you, Ringmaster Ray. Sorry, that's just difficult for me to talk about. Absolutely, Jeff. Thank you. Israel, he's made up his mind. He does not want to go through the pain and the quality of life that he's going to have after. So, and regardless, within 5 to 7 years after remission, he's going to pass anyway. That's all they can guarantee him. It's already spread from his liver throughout his body. And it's amazing he's still alive right now. But anyway, yep, at some point you got to say, when is too much too much? And what can you tolerate? And is it going to be worth it in the end? As harsh as that sounds, that's the decision he has made. And we stand behind him. So, anyway, with that being said, I appreciate you all coming in. And I'm going to leave you with the saying. Yeah, Rhonda, he has no liver function though. None. His liver is not functioning, his cooling's not functioning right. But anyway, I know what you're saying, Rhonda. Sometimes in some instances it is correct, but for him they he's good as gone. Have love for one, friendships for many, and blessings for all. And thank you guys for coming in. Have a great night.